Why, hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 127 of the Sensible Sociopath podcast.
Yes!
So we have myself. I'm your Dom Daddy, Stephen Paul.
I'm not calling you that.
No, you could call me that. And we also have as our illustrious second mic, Super Gimp Dan. You like that one?
No.
Is that a good one?
Doesn't mean I'm not going to laugh at it, but
Are you thirsty?
it's because they're not here.
Who's not here?
Everyone else.
Yeah, I know. It would have worked better if, like, Roma was here. Because she was going to be Roma Water Sports Rifkin. Thought that was a pretty good one.
And our good old lad, Ian McFame.
Well, I knew he wasn't going to be here, so I didn't write him into this one.
Ian McShame.
Yeah, exactly. Findom McShane. McFame. And this is the show, and this is going to be a little weird. This is the show where our raw sexuality turns asexual listeners into irredeemable sex offenders.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's a good one.
Yeah.
We're having a pretty sexy show so far today.
We'll roll with it. We'll roll with it.
So we have another great episode today. Feel free to chat with us live on the YouTube. Smash that like button. Shoot that share-o. Subscribe to this channel. Leave a comment, because engagement is what gets us in the algorithm, and we haven't hit the algorithm in Biden's America. So let's try to get that going.
Is it his America?
Well, so they say.
All right.
Or so they say when we blame stuff on him.
All right. Well,
like the algorithm.
It's like giving a dog negative attention. It's still giving him attention.
Like beating a dog?
Yeah, or yelling at him.
Yeah.
Rubbing his nose and shit.
Even if it's not his?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Him especially.
Fair enough. If you're listening to this and quietly touching your privates, tune in to us live every Friday night on YouTube. It will help you finish more quickly than just listening to our voices, you good boy or girl or intergender. I'm glad we could be here together, Dan.
I am too. But come on.
It's just a really sexy episode.
Hopefully that did it.
You think so?
Hopefully.
What?
Come on.
Oh, yeah. Come on, guys.
Come on. On command. Yeah. Let's go.
Let's come, shall we? Okay. So, Dan, we were the first, I believe, VR comedy podcast mashup.
Oh,
I think.
Really?
That I'm aware of. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know of any other show doing it, like doing a live kind of commentary on VR.
Like having one of the people who was involved in the show
participate
in that kind of action, as opposed to, doing what the kids love, which is watching other people play video games.
It's really the best of both worlds,
on
I feel
YouTube.
like. I feel like it's the best of both worlds, because there are those people that just want to watch people play video games. There was also the element of watching you play the video game. And then there's the third, aspect to it is just me commenting on you watching you play video games.
I imagine that had to be quite enjoyable.
I imagine so. Sometimes I wish I wasn't me so I could watch other people or feel what other people feel watching me. I used to say that to people. I'm like, God, I wish I was you so I could see how funny I really am.
That's actually not a bad perspective. I mean, if you're trying to test your own mettle or your own comedic worth, or really any talent that you claim to be proficient at in any way, shape, or form, and other people are saying, "Oh, dude, you are fantastic."
I mean, they
fantastic. And
they weren't at the time.
Right.
I was just pointing out to them.
But
how funny I am.
The point is that it would be kind of neat to look at somebody and be like, yeah, it would actually be pretty great to be you, to see exactly how funny I really am.
Yeah, like I wish I was you. Like, you're privileged.
Yeah.
to know me.
Right.
That's kind of the way I feel.
You know?
And I don't feel like that is delusional or narcissistic in any way.
No.
Yeah.
No. Not
It's like,
at all.
I don't think I'm that great, but I'm pretty good.
Yeah. You know, when you're pretty good, it's better than being bad.
We have Sarah and Kat in the chat, and Sarah says, Thundercats ho. And yes, I am a Thundercats ho. Indeed.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Or she might be saying what Lionel would say.
It could be.
I think that Panthro was our greatest living Blackter.
Yeah. No, he was one of the best.
Animated Blackter.
Yeah.
I think him and Chitara had a thing going too.
Apparently they didn't like that.
Yeah.
Had to
These
put up a
microphones.
fuzz.
Yeah, these microphones don't like interracial, apparently. So I bring up the VR comedy podcast mashup thing.
Right.
Because it is something that I want to do more of. And
Oh, absolutely.
I want to know what people want to see. So there were some complaints about you, Dan.
That's...
I got some direct complaints.
Oh, please.
One of them being from Joey Bag of Donuts. He said, "Did Dan ever get scared?"
No.
And that's what I said. I was like, yeah, Dan kind of sucks at being scared.
I actually knew a guy who I used to call Tony Bag of Donuts.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he would have complained about your lack of fear too.
It was funny because every time I'd see him, it'd be Bag of Donuts.
Mm-hmm. Well, so and I actually named him that. I named Joey Bag of Donuts.
Really?
I don't remember where I got it from.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. He's Bag of Donuts.
It's been that way for years too. Probably like 13 years I've known him.
It's fucking Bag of Donuts.
Mm-hmm. So.
All right. What else?
Yeah. So basically, you weren't scared for a second. Me and Joey Bag of Donuts were both kind of jumping at different things. And we weren't even in the virtual environment. But Joe is, he's an Army veteran. And I think he kicked doors in like Fallujah and shit, So he probably has a reason why he'd be a little jumpy.
Yeah, shit jumping at you, landing on your face. You're running down a hallway.
Improvise explosive devices.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's probably a pretty good reason to have a little jumpiness. Now, my good reason is I don't like ghosts, even virtual ones.
Okay.
And I mean, like,
Mario's got to be a pain in the ass for you.
Yeah, I don't really like that. They got those fucked up. Why is their mouth red? What inside of them? What inside of a white ghost, which should be translucent, turns red?
I don't know, man.
Is it blood?
It's gotta be
Kool-Aid?
Because they're running around
racist.
with their tongues hanging out.
Yeah. Just saying. I don't like it. Okay, so we want to know, do you guys want to see, there's some like exploration and travel ones.
Okay.
And whatever we're going to do, we're going to make fun of.
All right. Yeah.
There's like a National Geographic one that goes to Antarctica. Do you want to see Superfan Dan in Antarctica?
I'd like to go to the ice wall.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's going to be a lot of...
so it's the territory around the ice wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you mean the flat Earth thing? Yes.
Yeah. The
yes.
ice wall.
Absolutely. Well, we could go into fake space.
Oh, hey. Yeah, it's fake enough already.
There's also like mystery, puzzles, science stuff where you like do like anti-gravity, like problem solving and things.
I'm actually curious about that whole anti-gravity thing. Like if they actually made you feel like you were in space or you were in zero G, you already have like the weight on your head. So does that just suddenly like get lifted? And I mean, you can't see your feet as it is already. So,
well,
or at least in that game you couldn't.
Yeah.
So,
I'm already going for, which, yeah, you were panicking about that the whole time.
Yeah. I was
not being able to see your feet.
I mean, I had to clean your carpet afterwards. Thankfully, the camera didn't show any of that.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. You urinated on yourself as well.
I wasn't talking about urine.
It was green. So, wait a minute. Why did the phone get thrown at the floor violently? Wait, was that because of fright? I think Sarah's saying she was so frightened she threw her phone at the floor.
Hello, Mal T.
Yes, Mal T is here. Hello, everyone.
The Maltese watching her.
Mm-hmm. Maltese Falcon or something. Wait, what is a Maltese?
I don't know. I was just, kind of like the Maltese Falcon.
Yes.
But it's the Maltese watching her. I don't know. I was trying to come up with something. It obviously didn't track as well as Ian McFame.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'll get it.
I'll get it.
I'll
get a hold of it.
I'll get there.
So there's also things like, here's a one that I think would be interesting, is Notes on Blindness. And so it's written by a guy, John Hull. Or no, it's not written. Actually, he recorded on audio cassette. I believe he was a writer and some kind of an artist or some crap like that. And he had a disease or something that caused him to go blind eventually in 1983.
Masturbation. Got it.
That's it.
Back in the day, man, that caused blindness.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't anymore. Now they encourage it.
I mean, 83, that's when porn magazines were at their like pinnacle.
Yeah. Fuzzy hands, loss of eyesight.
Mm-hmm. And so he went blind, and I guess he did like story kind of narration, like describing it in this very like poetic and kind of cool way. And so someone basically like what would happen if you jabbed your eyes out and then listened to it.
Oh.
So I think that's pretty cool.
Do you have to deal with the, you jabbed your eyes out part of the whole thing?
I'd imagine you'd have to grab 2 sporks because those were very popular back then.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if they give them to you anymore.
Pry out your own eyes. Well, because you pry out your eyes. I mean, that's what people do. I don't know why people do the things they do.
It was for coleslaw. Now it's for prying out your eyes.
Exactly. Was for the what was that bowl at KFC?
The famous bowl.
Was it the famous bowl?
I make those as authentically at home as I can.
Do they not have them anymore?
Oh no, they do.
They do.
It's like one of their cornerstones now.
Okay.
As soon as they came up with throw a bunch of shit into a bowl and put some cheese on it.
Yeah.
It's
with gravy.
With gravy, yeah.
That's the most important part.
But no.
Did Popeyes ever do that? Because I would totally go for Popeyes because they're spicy gravy.
That would actually be an interesting thing to find out, is whether or not Popeyes has some kind of,
I'd be totally down for it.
I mean, I think it would be a Southern bowl rather than a famous bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I call them. Oh, geez.
What was that place that was the horrific place when Katrina hit? Was it the Superdome?
The Superdome?
Superdome?
Something like that?
Yeah. That's what they should call it.
Yeah.
Or they could just call it the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
TM.
TM.
Yeah.
We called it first on
Trademarked
the podcast.
It. Yep.
It's ours.
1, 2, 3.
Take that, football.
So, okay. So then there's Notes on Blindness. And then there's one that's the Anne Frank House VR.
Oh.
So that one might get a little, controversial, maybe.
I mean, it could.
I mean, look, if they're going to try to make me think that these Germans did something wrong, like that.
I was just thinking, the Anne Frank place. So are they trying to make you experience what it's like to sit in an attic waiting for the Nazis to find you? Is that what they're doing?
Yeah, if they're gonna try to make me feel like, that's basically what I've been doing in COVID.
Or do they just want you to know what it feels like to be a teenage girl who has to fear for her life?
Mm-hmm. Can't come out as intergender.
Right?
And asexual.
I mean, that's why she's got 2 first names. One of them's Frank.
That is brilliant.
She couldn't decide.
She's bigender.
Yeah. I mean, way to go, Anne.
And she's Jewish, so then somebody make a joke about BUY gender.
Oh, God. Those bastards.
Man, we're hitting some real high stakes jokes here.
If she wanted to purchase it, by all means, they already did. We're just getting the licensing available now.
Exactly. Margot saying Anne Frank sounds terrible, but if we're making fun of it, it's hilarious.
Hello to you, Margot, and welcome.
So then there's this other one called We Live Here, which is a woman named Rocky
Okay.
with an E-Y.
Okay.
And she lives in a tent at the park.
Does she have a pet named Bullwinkle?
I don't believe so. I don't believe
Oh.
it's the northern states. Probably California, I would think.
Missed opportunity, Rocky.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: is she is a homeless person, and the police come and knock and like tear down her tent, and we can like rifle through her stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, quality.
So
Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a homeless person out of my tent.
I could. Yeah. Exactly.
Nothing
Bash
in the bag.
these hippies.
Presto.
We could. Hey, Rocky. Or hey, Bullwinkle.
God, Bullwinkle,
Let's
I
beat
swear.
up these hippies. So,
And down he run.
I could dump a bunch of garbage
Oh, gee.
all over the floor, and that way you would have like this experience, Dan, where you could just like pick up her stuff, maybe get hepatitis
Oh,
from a needle.
sweet.
I don't know.
You know, they put on buses now that Hep C is curable.
I mean, so why not
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
have sex with the homeless
Whoa,
or share needles?
Whoa. Okay, share the needles.
Mhm.
Sex, no.
Okay, because we're at the asexual podcast.
Yeah.
I don't like that one.
No.
Yeah.
No. Well, it's A sex.
Eh?
Ah.
A plus.
A
A plus sexual. Yeah. Okay. And then there's these ghost ones. So Dan, you would have to sit out these ones, 'cause
Oh
they're
yeah,
just,
I don't.
you got to get scaredy cats.
Oh my goodness.
Scaredy cat, get it? Oh, Steve S is here.
Steve!
Nice.
Steve!
So this is there's some ones that looked pretty scary. So to me, there's one that is The Exorcist VR.
Oh.
I like the sound of it. I like the look of it because they all have little trailers that they play.
Oh.
And the trailer was basically like you're walking through all these hidden things, and then like you can hear the demonic voices like telling you that your God is not here and like shit like that.
Oh man, are you going to like sit there and like are they going to make your head spin? And
I would rather not that, but because it would probably be pretty disorienting to have your 3D world spinning around.
yeah,
I would hope somebody
and
would
then
projectile
the pea soup
vomit
projectile
on you. Yeah.
vomit. Yeah.
Or masturbating with a crucifix. That's fine.
Or are you supposed to be the guy who's like screaming at them, the power of Christ compels you?
I think that's what it is I think you're a priest.
Having to say
or-
the Lord's Prayer in Latin over and over and over again.
Yeah.
The Lord's Prayer being, don't do shit, I am God.
I would think I'd probably be more like the old priests and not Father Dimitri. Tendori. Why you no visit Tendori? Why you do this to me? His Greek mother.
5 Hail Marys.
I think I'd probably be like the
10 Our
old
Fathers.
priest, putting the like shaking and putting the nitro tab under my tongue, going to like Syria, when it was cool to go down there. I don't know. It just seems like a really good deal. So I might like that. And speaking of ghosts, this one's all for the audience participation.
Oh, good.
We're going to talk about bed sheets.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Dan, do you know much about linens
Oh.
and things? Get it?
No.
No, that is not funny, and I'd rather not joke about it.
Sheets are a serious business, Steve.
Yes. Congratulations to Margot. She retired.
Hey, you did it.
You did it, Margot.
You graduated from working. Well done.
Mm-hmm. She said she's late to the show because usually work was like her indicator that it was almost time for the show.
Oh.
So now she's just dinking off. Probably partying in Cabo, I would assume.
Hey, how is Cabo this time of year, Margo?
Cabo Wapo. I don't know what that is. I think it's a drink.
Yeah, it's.
Or
I
a
think
dance.
it's a kind of tequila.
Is it a TikTok?
Probably now. I swear I backed it up earlier.
Mm-hmm. Well, that would be my blood sugar plummeting.
Oh,
You know why? Because I'm podcasting so hard.
yeah, I believe that.
Yeah. So it's understandable. Okay. So we have to talk about sheets.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of sheets. I don't know your stance on them. I don't know about our audience's stance on them, but I'm going to take a bold stance and say a fitted sheet is all right.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Pain in the ass to fold.
Yeah. Well, you don't fold them. You just put them on and then you throw them away. Do you
Fuck washing this shit? Just throw it away.
Now, are you a top sheet person?
I have always enjoyed sheets. I will be
top
honest
sheet?
with you. Yeah, no, the whole bit.
Really?
Pillowcases, fucking
I
top
like those.
sheet,
Yep.
bottom sheet. You know,
Do they match?
Supposed to.
But do they?
Well,
Do you throw a change up in there?
no,
Okay.
no.
Now, does your wife? Does she have certain particulars of sheets that she has taught you, or that you have to
She likes
comply with?
She likes sheets,
And
but
you
not
didn't?
the top sheet.
Okay.
Not the top sheet.
See, that's
As far as color goes,
mm-hmm.
she prefers a particular color,
Mhm.
and
all the time.
for the most part.
Does it hide stains,
No.
like from your KFC gravy bowls?
Oh yeah, no, definitely not from those.
It doesn't. Okay.
No.
Okay. So, what are they made out of? Oh, sateen.
Sateen
Sateen?
is the preference because apparently, according to professionals out there,
Yeah.
and then the rest of the people who learn from the professionals,
Mm-hmm.
the more you wash sateen, the softer it gets. So
Okay. Well, what if I don't want to wash them often?
it's just going to be rough. It's going to be sandpaper. I don't know.
No. But what should I use then?
Newspaper?
Okay. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Maybe that butcher paper that like they use at the doctor's office.
Yeah, some of that
Get
stuff.
just a roll of that.
All you got to do is just lay on it and it rips.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then you know what? You just pull out another roll.
Mm-hmm. You could wipe your butt with it, really.
Yeah, but that could cause fissures.
That's probably true, yeah. That's why I put chapstick around,
Oh, yeah.
You know,
See, there you go.
around the hole.
Just don't sniff it.
and then I put it back in my lady friend's purse. She gets some minty stuff.
Cherry.
We'll see if she's watching still.
She's probably
Did you
paying
watch
more
the show?
attention now.
We'll find out.
You said you were a fan.
Yeah. So Margot's saying, "What fucking color, Dan?" Margot's getting a little. She may be having a cocktail or two.
Oh
Once
man.
every other week. Oh.
She's a big sheet person.
Wow.
As opposed to a small sheet person.
Malty is in the conversation.
Yeah.
So,
No, she's here now.
yeah. So I'm kind of a cotton guy. So Steve S says cotton.
And hello to you, Steve S. If we didn't mention it before, my apologies. I'm the biggest dick of them all in the form of a Dan.
Yeah. That's why he's super gimp Dan. See, he's so, yeah, he needs a good flogging. Got to put him in the trunk.
Just get me in the zone first. Fuck's sake. God damn it.
Give you some poppers. I don't even know what poppers are, but they've got nothing to do with sheets. That's what I do know. So, Sarah was saying your colors, blue, red, and black.
Actually, I like charcoal. Charcoal's a nice color because it's neutral. A lot can go with charcoal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really big in the floral or too many designs, really. Like,
Yeah.
I got out of that as soon as I realized that, the Mickey sheets and or the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sheets or the dinosaur sheets from when you were a kid were just not going to last anymore. For fuck's sake, I'm not backing up anymore.
So the
I
TMNTs,
don't need the alarm.
The TMNTs?
Yeah, no, TMNT.
I had those when I was a
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yeah.
Donatello all the way.
When I was a young man in my 30s.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, have you even
those.
got there yet? You're so
Way
young.
past it.
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah,
I
I've got
couldn't
Benjamin
tell.
Button disease.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
that explains it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Young face, dick don't work. That's why we're the #1 asexual podcast.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Okay, so how many thread count? Okay, so Satine, I'm sure, is different. It's probably a different thread count thing.
No, it's still got the whole parameters of fucking thread count.
Okay.
Like, they try and tell you that cotton from Egypt is supposed to be better.
Mm-hmm.
It just has a different fucking pattern.
It does?
Only to sell. Like, it's got these weird stripes that go down every once in a while. Kind of like it's supposed to be like a really terrible, like
it's rustic sort of thing?
yeah, and it's fucking dumb.
All
I
right.
think it's retarded. I think you should just fucking sell sheets. Get over yourself.
What are you
Stupid
talking, like
Bed Bath & Beyond?
200, 300, 500?
You know, I hear they're
600,
into the thousands now.
I mean, 1,000 is the one that I know of.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, people think that, you know, if you have more than like 50, that's like prison
Mm-hmm.
sheets, but I don't even think they give you sheets in prison. You just kind of lay there and hope that they keep it warm enough.
They do give you sheets in prison because that's how you
Hang
that's what you-
yourself
that's
for
true.
autoerotic asphyxiation.
Well, and I was also going to say that's how you shield yourself when you're jerking off. You're not supposed to do that, but that's what you end up doing.
You're not supposed to.
I mean, the guy in the top bunk, look, it's a teamwork sort of thing.
You know, either he's going to turn over after he bored the hole in the bottom of the bed, or
It's steel.
well, I don't know. They've got to be able to flip it, because I hear they flip beds
Mhm.
in a cell. If it's steel, they're not going to be
No, I
able
think
to
they
flip
just
it
mean
too
the
well.
shitty mattress. they
Oh,
mean
the
that.
horsehair mattress that they pretty much give them. Maybe it's foam now.
Yeah. I don't know. I think horsehair would be too expensive unless you had like a dead horse dog food factory
Well,
thing.
and now you've got to worry about whether or not the horses are going to be upset.
because they're dead,
No, because of the hair.
because they don't have a purpose anymore. I
Well,
look,
you know,
there's
as soon as they break their leg, they're fucking done.
there's still Ecuadorian porn, equine Ecuadorian porn being made.
Oh,
Obviously,
well, yeah, I guess.
none of us would
I
be
mean-
here. The internet wouldn't exist.
Donkey shows.
Yeah.
Kind of equine. I don't know. I guess that's burrow line.
Okay, so you're supposed to wash your sheets every other week, according to Sarah.
I guess.
Huh.
Something along those lines.
Steve S is saying absolute minimum of 500 thread count.
500?
Mm-hmm.
500? What are you,
Steve's a
rich over
fancy
there,
man.
Steve?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Not burlap.
Well,
Not a burlap man.
yeah, I guess not.
That'd be like 12 thread count. I mean,
I was thinking 6, but,
Mhm.
you know, 12 works. I guess they're trying to round down.
so does anyone use consistently? Because I like white sheets. But the problem is that I bleed and secrete
Yeah.
all day.
Right.
Just all of it.
Right.
No, I
Last thing you want to do is have any kind of a lady friend over
Mhm.
after you've got white sheets
mhm.
and, you know,
Because of all the crying, the tear stains.
get tear stains.
Yeah.
You know, your
From you,
armpits
not from
cry
her.
too.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly. Smelly tears. All right. Well, and so basically, from what I get, so does anybody actually use white sheets all the time? Or is this some kind of a weird idea that I have? Because I'm like,
I think it's more of a hotel thing.
yeah. I guess if you're
And
washing
you.
them every few days.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would think that they do.
You'd like to think that,
Once a week. Jesus, Margot.
Do your sheets last?
Yeah, what are they? A scrotum?
Jesus.
I know.
Yeah, once a week. That's all you need.
Seems like
Crying out
somebody's a
loud.
little, yeah.
Sometimes twice, and that's only because you got to get the scum off.
Yeah. That's why they call it a scumbag. Oh, wait, that's a condom.
Yeah. Used condom.
Mm-hmm.
Used condom. I remember. Call back to the first few episodes.
So, okay.
Fucking love you.
With the white sheet, can you ever get them back to a white state? And I'm not talking about
super bleach.
Yeah. Okay.
Since the COVID came out, you can't find it anymore, but super bleach.
Katrina says, I could never have white sheets. That's psychotic.
What? Why is that psychotic?
Well, she's up in Canada. They've got brown water.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is
Even
that because
the
it's
Indian
maple
people,
syrup flavored?
That would be nice.
Maple syrup flavored water?
Katrina, how do I get sugar-free maple syrup?
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
The Maltese Falcon over there has got the white sheets.
Mm-hmm. Her whole bed set, I think, is all white.
Is all white?
Mm-hmm. She's a crazy person.
Does she dye her hair? I don't know.
They're easy to clean.
All her... Oh, you use linen.
Mm-hmm.
Linen sheets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Am I Asian? You know, I'd have to say that maybe.
Mm-hmm.
The jury's still out on that one. I mean...
I tried to send in my 23andMe, and the mail person...
Did they reject you?
The mail person won't take it. I don't know what's the problem.
Steve, I've told you, you can't use a scumbag to send in your DNA sample.
I just stapled it to the box.
Did you at least put it in a plastic bag first? No? Okay.
No, it's in its own bag.
I'm proud of you, buddy. I'm proud of you.
I'm not going to staple through a Ziploc. Yeah,
yeah, that's not airtight.
I think I have to drop it in a box, I would think.
Oh, you got to drop your bag in a box.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Katrina, so, yeah, sugar-free. I mean, I want to eat, like, big stacks of pancakes and lose weight. So I was thinking sugar-free syrup, and it probably comes out of a sugar-free tree, right?
No.
Maple trees don't have sugar.
No, we're not doing that, Sarah. I did that earlier.
What is it?
Okay, that happened a long time ago.
I can't believe they're abusing you like this.
You can't.
Well,
really?
All right, baby.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is as wide as my eyes fucking get, all right?
He's like Wyatt Earp in Tombstone, you know? It's a good look. Squinty, blinded by the sun.
You actually brought this up the first time.
Mm-hmm.
One of the first few times I was on the show.
Both predator and prey.
Yeah.
There's a look of both predator and prey.
And then, you have the lady be like, I want one. But I don't have the mustache to back it up. Besides, even if I did and my mustache was more grown out and fuller, it would, in all honesty, do this weird thing where, like, one side curls down and the other side curls up. So I don't get it. I'm like a weird pirate.
Half hipster.
Half hipster, half, it's just terrible.
So...
Peroxide.
Yeah, peroxide. So heavy bleaching degrades the fabric. And that's it. Okay. So I was looking at some, and since I've been trying this white sheet thing, but it just doesn't seem to be working out, because apparently my head stains things. They were saying dish detergent, but it's the like Cascade powder. Okay,
so do you just throw your sheets in the dishwasher?
You probably could. I don't know.
Probably.
But you could do that, and then you do borax, and then you do like Tide or whatever, and bleach, and you soak it in that for like hours and hours and hours, and it's like a heavy amount of bleach, more than is recommended, and then you wash them. So I don't know.
So it's pretty much corrosive to the touch.
Oh yeah. You would not want to sit in that for long.
Not long. No.
Yeah. Yes, actually, what I got is the Mrs. Butterworth. I thought you'd really like that cat because it's such a traditional Canadian dish.
Yeah.
Mrs. Butterworth.
Yeah, that and butter.
That's true too. So, Dan.
Steve.
My lady friend brought me lunch.
Did she?
She brought me her leftovers. From the first place I ever did stand-up comedy.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm. And
so your parents' bathroom.
Yeah, exactly.
That's got to be an interesting lunch.
No, it's a place called Solid, and there's
I've
Liquid next door, and they have it's like the bar versus the restaurant.
Is Plasma around the corner?
Yes, yep, that's where the Ectoplasm and Ghostbusters.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sweet. Yeah, all right. How was it?
I didn't actually eat it yet.
What'd she get you?
All vegetables.
You bitch.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck? Men need meat.
I know. It's true.
Need meat. Like, okay, so I've got to tell you this. Are you familiar with Dexter's Laboratory, the cartoon show?
Yes.
Okay. So there was also the creator of that, Gendy Tartakovsky. He also did, yeah, I know, it's fucking ridiculous. I never actually.
Did he do the voice of Dexter?
No. Okay. No, that was a lady. But he also created the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah. And
Samurai Jack.
Okay.
And I think a few other ones. But he also came out recently with this new show called Primal.
Mm-hmm.
Primal follows a Neanderthal type man.
I say Neanderthal so that people will think I'm smart.
You know,
mm-hmm.
I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So this Neanderthal man.
Oh, you sound like an asshole.
Yeah, I know. I do.
Don't say that. I sound smart.
So he it's basically about his world, and he ends up befriending a species of tyrannosaur, and they go on these like crazy adventures, but it is so gory and just so violent.
Okay.
And absolutely amazing that he brought this to light, because I imagine with, Dexter and Powerpuff Girls and Samurai Jack,
mm-hmm.
he was just like, okay, I had fun with doing the kids stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I had a really big blast doing the kids stuff. Like Cartoon Network was amazing for letting me do this.
And where is he doing this new show?
Adult Swim, which is also a Cartoon Network thing.
Yeah. Division.
And so I've been watching it on HBO Max whenever I can.
Mm-hmm.
And the main character's name is Fang. No, sorry. His Tyrannosaur's name is Fang. His name is Spear. And like you watch, there's the first episode where they encounter each other, and then they end up becoming a kinship of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so violent,
mm-hmm.
and absolutely fantastic. And in every episode, they eat meat. Yes. Like he's just picking up fish like out of the stream, smiling and just biting off its head and just chewing, and blood all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
And or like they come across something, whether it's cooked or not.
Yeah,
they're just gonna fucking eat it.
Well, fire wasn't a big for the Neanderthals. I believe it was modern man that really.
But he also figured out to cook things.
Okay.
Like he also thought
mm-hmm.
to cook things. And
now, I think Sarah was saying there's no talking in it.
No.
Do they grunt and growl? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're like totally identifying with it? Like,
it's pretty freaking amazing. And yes, 90% of the time I am fully engrossed, and it's like, shut up. I'm watching the show.
Shut up, Sarah. I'm trying to.
It's music and grunting and freaking gore.
Just
leave me alone.
This. Yeah, exactly. My favorite show. Making me cry and shit.
Whoa. Who's calling who liar? Margot
shit.
doesn't like violence? I don't believe that. I've got to agree with Maltese Falcon over there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's sticking.
Mm-hmm.
She's the Maltese Falcon.
It's true.
But yeah, I've got to agree with her. I think Margot, you're a big fat liar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not calling you fat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, in the form of a liar. Oh,
Yeah.
big boned liar.
Big boned.
Boned liar. Okay, you're a big boned liar.
Mm-hmm.
You like violence. If you're a parent, you like violence.
So you recommend the what's it called again?
Primal. It is
On Adult Swim or HBO.
HBO Max. Yes, it is awesome.
Now, is HBO Go different from HBO Max?
Yeah, it was supposed to be something that was. It was supposed to be like the mobile version of HBO,
Mm-hmm.
and then they actually were like, "We're just kidding. We're just kidding. This crashes all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Here's HBO Max. We're going to come out with actually new content." But I am pissed off at them because one of HBO's cornerstones doesn't even have a single fucking Carlin special on it anywhere. Like, he did 12 HBO specials. Not a single one is on HBO.
Mm-hmm.
Not a single one. What the fuck? That is some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Just because he's dead doesn't mean that he's still not iconic.
Yeah.
With all these other comedians fucking dying left and right.
This
is
interesting
bullshit.
segue. Yes.
This is bullshit.
Mm.
Fucking keep the comedians alive.
It's true. Absolutely. And that's actually what I was transitioning into.
About how comedian Meatloaf is dead now?
Well,
see, he makes you laugh.
Meatloaf, and then the comedian that enjoyed Meatloaf, Louis Anderson,
Oh God,
is
no.
also dead. Yeah. Did you know that?
Life of Louis will be no more.
Mm-hmm.
Did he even finish the show?
I believe he did. I think it was only like 4 seasons
Oh
or
my
something.
God!
Yeah. It was a great show. But you know, so Mal went to Solid, and that's actually where I did the interview back in 2016. And they asked me who my favorite stand-up comedians were, and I said, well, you know, because like, how do you prepare for a funniest person interview? I don't know, but
You mean where you got funniest person?
where I got into the funniest person. I didn't do well.
Oh, okay.
Just because I'd never done stand-up before, which is sort of the idea. You
Right.
have to do it less than a dozen times. But they asked me, they said, what's your
Who's
who are
your
favorite
favorite?
comedians? So I said Louis C.K. because of what he does.
Right. We
You know.
had discussed this before.
Mm-hmm. I think I said Kevin Hart because he wasn't like super huge at that point, but he had some Netflix stuff out and was doing pretty well.
Okay, I can handle that.
And then Norm Macdonald. So I think I was the only person, you know, and like one of the persons there is like, what? That's awesome, you know.
Who the fuck's Norm Macdonald?
Pretty-
It's like, you need to shut your face right now. I'm
Well,
putting on an episode of YouTube.
They were obviously they're the people judging who is getting into this, so they were into stand up and, you know, improv and doing all that stuff. So
Yeah, it's like
so they
finding out that, you know, Bob Saget actually did. Speaking of deaths,
Mm-hmm.
Bob Saget's gone now too, ladies and Germans.
Yep.
No more home videos.
Mm-hmm. So
I mean, didn't even Uncle Joey do fucking America's Funniest Home Videos for a hot minute?
I think he
I
did
thought-
something like it. I think it was I
Like
can't
Canada's
remember what it
Funny
was.
too,
Yeah,
guys.
probably. He so Bob Saget, he died January 9th. And he was, I guess, he was on a tour.
Was he in a closet?
No, he didn't.
He didn't
Pull a
date carradine?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. So he was I
That's
think
what they want us to
60
believe. 65, I think.
something like that. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
born in 56. So I guess 65 because it was May 17th. He's one of the most iconic 90s television dads, and then the America's Funniest Home Videos. There was a lot of people that loved that show. My family, that was the show that we watched together.
Oh, yeah. No, that was an epic one.
Do you remember the fat lady who fell off the horse? She got bucked off the horse.
Yeah.
Like backwards and then just like landed flat on her back.
Yeah.
That made my dad laugh so goddamn hard every single time. I think my dad
just
had watched
talking
it.
about it's still funny.
I think he had watched it. Well, it's kind of like somebody getting hit in the nuts.
Did he record it on the VHS?
Oh, I'm sure he did. Yeah, yeah.
He probably still has the cassette.
Maybe he does. I don't know. But like, yeah, where would you?
The tape.
I don't even think you could hook that up to anything anymore. You know, it's like making
I think new
coaxial cables.
I was gonna say I think even new TVs nowadays, because they got rid of regular television. You now have to have like some kind of you now essentially have to have bunny ears to pick up the digital signal.
Absolutely.
For watching regular television.
Absolutely.
Which is fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, just because we can't.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not channel 7. How many times do I have to tell you? And then a cushion flies and hits you in the back of the head.
If you think any of those buttons survived, it's going to be a vice grip.
Oh, yeah, no. It turns into a vice grip after, the game and America's Funniest Home Videos.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got to throw on the Wonderful World of Disney on a Sunday to try and make you feel human back in the day.
What was that? Omaha's, Mutual of Omaha's. Wild Kingdom. Remember that?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Yeah, when you want insurance to tell you about animals, I guess.
Right?
I'm pretty sure that's what Mutual of Omaha was.
Was it?
Yeah. Okay, so what Mal got me was...
Is Steve your dad?
He could be. I don't know.
Because
I haven't gotten my results back yet. I told you.
That's
fair.
They
won't take it.
That's fair. Okay. Well, at least we know that some of the viewers are not necessarily related to you until you get that result back.
And I think we should place bets on what I could be, because
20% canine.
You think so? I mean,
at least 20%.
I love scratching myself.
Yeah, if you could reach, you'd lick it, wouldn't you?
My mouth always waters when a bell rings.
That's a cat.
Yeah, or
no,
or
that is a dog.
Yeah,
that is a dog.
You're like Pavlov's cats.
Wait a minute. Nope, that's Schrodinger. My bad.
Yeah, exactly. That's whether the cat even exists when it's in the box. I don't have the what's in the box drop. I have some other ones, though. Did you like this one?
Yes. That was my favorite.
Why is it gone now? It's the Are You Thirsty one. That literally was just playing.
I don't think I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines.
I mean, that's very true.
Yeah.
We did quit amphetamines on the wrong week.
Mm-hmm. So I guess I'll find out if Steve is my dad when I get my results back. But
do you think they'll mail back the scumbag?
I mean, I usually just turn it inside out, use it again.
That's fair. That's fair. Do you even wash it?
I mean, no.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, exactly. What are they, sheets that I don't wash?
Fucking right. I mean, come on.
Stupid.
Jeez.
I think I'm just going to start ordering sheets from China and then just throwing them away.
China.
Exactly. I think like it's like the best way to do that. Steve wants us to find. We don't have a producer, or else we would do this. But we'll get it for next time.
It'll happen.
Yeah,
it'll happen. Don't you worry. It'll happen.
So what you got me was a sweet potato enchilada.
The fuck did you just say?
Because meat's not something that's welcome.
No,
in this household.
No.
Or cheese. No cheese, no meat. It's it's dry. It's like sweet potato chips that were soaked in vegetable oil, probably. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. I'm just assuming. And then, you know how you love like chicken wings?
Yes.
You know how like you could take the chicken out of that equation and replace it with cauliflower and it'd be just as good? So there's some of that.
No, cauliflower doesn't fly, Steve. It doesn't fly. There are not cauliflower wings. It is not physically possible.
I mean,
if it was, I would hunt cauliflower every day.
Oh, it'd be hilarious.
It would be fantastic.
Oh, I'd be so scared trying to get away.
Here we are watching the cauliflower roam amongst the plains.
Mutual of Omaha. Majestic as it takes flight. Its stem waddling back and forth through the air. Majestic. So.
Oh my God.
Oh, there's a little cream of cauliflower falling out of the trees, hitting me in the shoulder.
Little riced cauliflower.
We've got to keep this cauliflower off of these statues. You know? Cream of cauliflower all over Benjamin Franklin.
Oh, Christ.
So, so she got that. And then just some rice and beans, which I'm like totally cool with. But the other ones, it's funny.
What kind of beans, Steve?
I believe they're pinto. I believe they are, with a little bit of corn and, just some merriment in there. It's like high-end fancy.
Oh, merriment.
Yeah, merriment.
Merriment.
Not mint, but merriment.
No, merriment. Merriment.
Mm-hmm.
Merriment.
So,
not quite like a marmot, but a merriment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like the mountain climbing gear.
Yeah.
So, so Robert Lane Saget is dead as of January 9th, 2022. And then Louis Anderson, he had Life with Louis, or Life of Louis. Life with Louis, was it? He wrote 4 books about his alcoholic father beating him, and I don't know, he had like a bunch of brothers and sisters, like 11 brothers and sisters.
I remember the cartoon show.
Yeah, which I guess he based on his life because it was him as a small child. And he had terrible teeth.
The worst.
Yeah. He liked eating, though, so.
That's not terrible.
Yeah. He was a fat man.
Yeah.
Big boned, some would say.
Yeah, could be. Could be.
Margot's saying her mouth is watering because I'm describing all these delicious things.
Don't worry, Margot. We'll videotape the cauliflower hunt.
Yes. A milkman had 800 kids? California milkman with 800 kids? How sexy was that milkman?
Sexier than the husbands at home.
And convincing, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you need some milk? I got all kinds.
Yeah, I'm fixed. I got a vasectomy. Trust me. No, that's interesting. I wonder 23andMe probably.
Oh, yeah.
It
probably did him way dirty.
Yeah.
Like, holy fuck.
Yeah, how's your pension? They're going to go a lot of child support.
Lawsuit's still trying to file with that one.
Yeah. Well, and I'm really glad that I didn't do the, like a lot of times they'll do the Deadpool, death pool.
Yeah.
Made famous by the
Ryan Reynolds? Yeah.
Clint Eastwood, I was going to say.
Oh.
Dirty Harry 4, I believe, was Deathpool.
Probably the death pool.
Mm-hmm. And actually, Jim Carrey played a heroin addict rock star that died in that. That was being investigated by Harry.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. As part of the plot of the movie. But yeah, I think that was one of his first roles. And so, unfortunately, Bob Saget, Louis Anderson, which he did some good stuff later. He played a mother on Batched or something, some show.
Okay.
I don't know what it was, but wasn't very important to me.
I just remember mostly from the life of Louis.
Yeah.
And, I guess he was a comedian on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Family Feud.
Really?
Yeah, he did from 99 to 2002, I think. 99 to 2002.
Didn't they throw that at Drew Carey and he was like, I'm going to do Whose Line Is It Anyway? And now Steve Harvey owns it.
I guess, yeah. Steve Harvey's doing other stuff now, though. He's
He's a judge now.
That's exactly what I just heard last night.
Yeah, he's a judge.
Apparently not a very good one.
Well,
according to Mal.
It doesn't matter. All he's got to do is look at you and be like,
yeah, he's got them good teeth.
Are you stupid?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Because I don't think you completely understand that you're trying to tell me that you don't owe child support when you nutted up in this bitch.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. This is a family. This is a family show.
Yeah, exactly. No, he's I love it.
Steve Harvey's funny as fuck.
Yeah, he's funny and he's like wholesome. He's got good values. I really like him a lot. Yeah, he's like the perfect host, I think.
Like
really well dressed.
Watching him on Family Feud, it wasn't even about like the families that were on there because everybody, like the public, just baffled him 9 times out of 10 with some of their responses, and he's like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah, just his reaction to them.
Yeah. Are you serious? You think 100 people that we polled answered, and that was the answer?
Yeah.
And then he'd be like, all right.
Yep. All right.
Dildos and rice.
Yeah.
And then
he
just throw the cards.
Chicken wings.
As soon as he throw the cards, as it said, marital aids and small white vegetable.
Yeah.
And they're like, you counted it.
Yeah.
You counted it, America. I'm out.
So Mal says they were vegan chicken wings, and they were amazing. And Margot's agreeing. They're getting together, they're coalescing on this. No, I'm not against cauliflower. Now, cauliflower pizza. That's where I kind of draw the line. It's not. It shouldn't be done. If it's a novelty sort of thing, like you just wouldn't eat pizza if you didn't have the cauliflower, then that's fine.
Well, what are we talking? Are we talking like the crust? Are we talking toppings?
The crust for sure.
Oh, okay, okay.
And I think that a lot of people, there's still a lot of flour in there, so you're still getting a good amount of carbs. It's just kind of like.
I mean, I may not look like it, but I didn't always have the most when it came to feeding myself after I moved out. So in the small stint,
what do you mean the most?
Money.
Oh, okay.
Food.
Okay.
Talent.
Like most abundant. Yes. Okay.
Life.
Yeah.
But I did when I couldn't afford meat. I know. Shameful as it is. Vegans. I actually know that the two plants, broccoli and cauliflower, absorb a lot of flavor, and which is why they're one of my favorite things at the Mongo.
Okay, Mongolian barbecue.
Yes, sir. Okay. Is that when you don't have meat, but you still need that like
umami.
Yeah. Yeah. Cauliflower and broccoli actually can substitute for beef or sausage. Not to substitute the meat flavor, but the texture of having something.
Yeah. Did you ever use MSG? Because it's pretty cheap. It's the it's the umami flavor that got I was gonna say christened, but crucified, I guess, with the Chinese restaurant syndrome and headaches and
fucking crazy.
Yeah,
get over yourself.
I
now
bought
need
some.
the MSG.
I have a actual bottle of it to season food with.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, do you have the block?
The block?
Yeah, you gotta shave it off the block.
No, no.
Oh, okay.
Nope. It's sort of like it's almost like almost like plastic shavings, because I guess it's technically like a protein or an amino acid or something.
Sounds
glutamate.
Delicious.
Yeah, but it does really bring out like a lot of, and it doesn't work on like all foods. It just really brings out the flavors, the natural flavors that are within foods that already contain umami.
No, I was too poor for that.
Yeah, well, and I'm sure probably Amazon wasn't a huge thing then, so you couldn't just be like, oh, let me.
No, Amazon was a place in freaking South America.
Mm-hmm. Where big bitches come from.
Yeah.
Big boned it.
Yeah.
Did you get the job at Red Robin because you were hungry?
I mean, not mostly.
But that was during that time?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because, I mean, yeah, working in a restaurant really helps.
You figure it the fuck out.
Mhm.
That's what happens, is
Mhm.
you figure it the fuck out.
Yeah,
They're like, here, if you take 5 different piles of ingredients and you throw it all together,
Mhm.
put in some meat, guess what? You've got food. I'm like, hold the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious? They're like, eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Life changed forever.
That's when you started working at the restaurant and you were like, wait a minute, this stuff's like, you can make this like
Yeah.
yourself? Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah, so I was the same way, but it was more because I just wanted to learn how to cook rather than just needing food, like, I mean, obviously you absolutely need food. I mean, I drank a lot, so that was probably my
Food helps. It absorbs it so you can drink more.
I didn't want any absorption.
Right. But
Yeah,
it helps so that you can drink more.
Yeah. Yeah, it never held me up for some reason. But I think it's really cool when you're young to learn that you can cook shit and actually cook stuff like from scratch. I mean, or whatever, or just have the little chicken breasts or whatever already kind of pre-portioned and all that.
Oh, absolutely.
But even if you're cleaning up, like if you're cutting fish, like if you're actually cutting fillets off a fish, that's pretty cool work for someone early on in their eating career. Because I think most families don't do that. Most families just buy.
Oh yeah.
Fillets. Yeah.
They're 9 times out of 10 fucking frozen.
Yeah.
All you got to do is defrost that shit. Most people just make the mistake of throwing that shit in the microwave. Instead, run frozen food under cold water.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
In the package.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we used to do that little trickle, into like a 5-gallon bucket. You'd put like the frozen fish, in there. I mean, or whatever. I can't remember exactly what stuff we would put in there because I know we used to cut the fillets off.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was halibut or something. I think it was frozen halibut, vacuum sealed. But yeah, just trickle a little water in there and just keep that water kind of circulating to slowly defrost things.
Because the reality is, if you try and defrost something in the microwave, guess what, ladies and Germans? It cooks it.
Mm-hmm. And microwaves are not very good at cooking things other than popcorn, really.
Yeah.
Popcorn and Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets.
Mm-hmm. But that's because of the special sleeve. So if you're not using that sleeve, fuck you. That is bullshit.
It's bullshit.
Exactly. And do you remember when Hot Pockets came out with that sleeve and it changed? It changed everything.
Game.
And I actually wanted to hold on to those sleeves to put other shit in. Did you ever have that impulse?
Microwave sleeve.
These are so valuable. These come from NASA, probably.
Our alien brothers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's probably from Studio 54 or 51.
Both.
Or Area 51.
Definitely both.
Yeah, exactly. Do you want to play some sensible conversation starters?
Always.
Okay. I don't think the visual is going to work, but we'll see. That's a big negatory.
Oh well.
Oh, I think I removed it. All right. Fair enough. No, it just wouldn't stretch. So there'd be us in the background going Hey. Yeah. Okay. So Dan and all of our fans out there, we're going to have a little discussion here. So Dan, an all too frequent occurrence for women of childbearing age is called period poops. What would be the equivalent for men?
I'd say the beer shits.
Okay. That's a pretty good answer.
The beer shits.
Yeah. I think for men, it would be the inability to pee when you have an erection.
Oh, dear
You know?
God. And
it always gets worse when it's in the morning and you really have to pee. Like when you really have to pee, you have really good erections.
Oh God, you've got to like perform the H, man. You got to like stand back and like lean and just hope that you're hitting water. Yeah, because you're doing it in the dark. Fuck turning on a light. You just don't do it.
Your dick will not get any harder ever. Like you won't have that kind of a boner for any other reason than
hell no.
You have to piss like a racehorse and then you can't. It's ironic.
It's fucking terrible.
Yes.
It is terrible.
I think it's yeah. They're talking about Blaze Pizza and
we're off
cauliflower pizza crust.
We're off of pizza now. We're doing conversation starters.
No, but I like that the conversations are continuing. That's good. It means that we're eliciting that response, you know, which is what we're trying to do.
At least they're entertaining themselves.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
You put a shiny object. Okay. Okay. Dan, a damp dish sponge can be sanitized by microwaving for 2 minutes on high. Will this work for my lady friend's underwear when I can't stop flexing in the mirror? Because, you know what I'm saying, Dad? You know what I'm saying, Dad? I can't stop flexing.
Now, microwaves have the ability to sanitize just about anything wet.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have to answer this one. We could just not everything has an answer.
You know what? You just leave that one alone.
Okay.
Just leave it alone. Just put it out there. Leave it alone.
Mm-hmm. Just something for somebody to think about. You know.
Just ponder that one.
Chew on that while.
Just chew on it. Mm-hmm. It's a little chewy.
Okay, Dan.
Yes, sir.
Why aren't cutting boards made out of other things that you need to cut? So you could protect your countertop while cutting through something else that you need to cut.
You mean like cheese?
Maybe.
Why isn't a cutting board made out of cheese?
Cheese, yep. I mean, cheese would be a totally acceptable answer.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, even like you were saying you liked broccoli and cauliflower. So if you had cauliflower on top of a broccoli board, you could cut through both. I'm just saying, like, to save time.
Yeah.
You know? This is like the internet age, probably.
Yeah, no. Legit.
Yeah, it's Biden's America.
But you'd want to cut on cauliflower more than you'd want to cut on broccoli.
Yeah.
Just because broccoli, the little flour, it's dissolved faster.
Okay.
At least with cauliflower, you can get that good hearty slab.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's tough. It's resilient.
Frozen meat. I mean, I guess you could cut something on a steak.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the ultimate thing that learned from the restaurant age of my life that you wouldn't want to cut on anything else other than a cutting board to be used as a cutting board is that good old-fashioned cross-contamination.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So, like if you had, like, halal flatbread and then you were cutting, like, raw chicken on top of it, that wouldn't be probably a good thing.
Do you like salmonella shit, Steve?
I mean, I've never had it, so I guess I couldn't say no.
Well,
so
there you go. Give it a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Get back to us.
Okay. Dan,
Steve.
If we replace the ocean's water with gasoline, surfing while smoking should be harshly frowned upon.
I mean, that's just logic.
Yeah. I just don't know how we'd get the word out fast enough to all the smoking surfers.
The ocean would disappear, Steve, in like a flash, and so would most of the world.
So then what would Al Gore have to complain about? Right?
Not having enough weed in his joint? I
Mm-hmm.
don't know.
Those gasbergs melting wouldn't be a big deal. NBD.
No, NBD,
Mm-hmm.
Gore.
Oh, suddenly somebody's really changed their tune.
Emperor of the Moon, get over yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And inventor of the environment, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Get over it.
Of the internet or the environment.
Well, he's...
Internet and the environment.
Al Gore was the inventor of the environment
Mm-hmm.
and Emperor of the Moon. But, you know... Catastrophic.
It's a good gore. Okay. Dan, the French dip sandwich was invented by Vlad the Impaler when he dipped a Frenchman into hot au jus and ate a roast beef sandwich.
That is fantastic.
Thanks.
Oh, my goodness.
These are good conversation starters.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. I'm going to have to ask Vlad about that one.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Dipped a Frenchman in au jus. It was
Yeah.
hot, though.
It explains
hot.
it.
Yeah.
It explains a lot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It explains a lot.
I like a roast beef sandwich.
Yeah, well, you know, as long as it's not too thick. Get
Well,
the right flavor of roast beef.
And
It can't be dry.
we'll find out if I'm related to Vlad.
All
you know.
right, sweet.
Hungo Transylvanian.
Yeah, there you
Mhm.
go.
Okay. Dan, take a freshly hatched baby chicken, aim a low-intensity laser at one side, point an active strobe light at the other side, then smash the chick with a large rubber mallet, and it'll look pretty cool.
God, that would look so cool.
With the strobe light and the laser?
Oh, man, just...
It would surprise the hell out of anyone that was watching it.
Where's that on TikTok, ladies and Germans?
I'm just
Where
saying.
is it? Where is it?
I'm a creator of novelties.
You know what it is?
Mhm.
It's lighting abuse.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You're just abusing two lights in one show.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
It's not a rave.
Yeah, it might be overdone. Might be campy.
Yeah. I mean, the chicken could be on ecstasy,
Mm-hmm.
but that's not going to save it from the mallet.
Margot was saying we both have plaid collars. I told Margot, mind your own collar business. Hmm?
Yeah. You don't work anymore.
Mm-hmm. All right, last one, Dan. And,
Last one,
We're getting
yeah.
towards the end of the show.
Well, that's crap.
Okay.
The end of the show.
Yes. They say the best things in life are free. Obviously, guns, cocaine, and prostitutes can't be free. But we can all agree that a steep discount for return customers would be appreciated by all.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
I just don't know where that money comes from in this demand economy we have. Guns.
It was coming from our cheap gas that we were getting $2 a gallon.
You mean the ocean, Dan?
Yeah, well, you know, then it would be like 15 cents like back in the day, the way that it should be.
Yeah, just take a bucket and drop it in.
Yeah.
That's what we used to do back in my day.
You just get the pumpkin,
That's why we all drove boats,
right?
you know? You just keep driving.
That's why the houseboat market failed.
Mm-hmm. It's true. Because the fumes.
Well, no.
Can't smoke on them.
Well, yeah, I mean, you couldn't.
Yeah. Do you know how dangerous a sterno can is in a houseboat when you're on the ocean of gasoline? It's pretty...
Sailing on the seas of... Oh, man.
Japanese submarine. Slam 2 torpedoes. Well, and then, so like, what do you do with your chafing dish on your houseboat? What if you had some kind of a banquet event?
You put some baking soda on it. Oh, no, sorry. Baby powder. Baby powder when it's chafing. That's
Gotcha.
right.
Yes.
Baby powder when it's chafing.
Yes. It's true.
Isn't baby powder flammable, though?
If it's made out of, what's that? The non-dairy creamer. Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's the Did you know that's flammable?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I spent enough time at a 90s coffee's diner.
Because we could get some baby chicks, freshly hatched, and we could just demonstrate.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put it on VR.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Use the
360.
Oculus. It'll be fantastic.
Yeah. I think we should start our own website. That's going to be us just destroying
Well, I think that
innocent baby chicks.
I think that we should start our own website.
Mm.
But speaking of websites, if you are not completely familiar, the Sensible Sociopath Podcast.com has its own store, ladies and gentlemen. And we have such things to promote as the Charlie Cat mug, mustache included. You don't have to pay extra.
Mm-hmm.
We've got SenSocs available, both his and his, depending on which you decide to wear. Whether you're shaving your legs or leaving them a little scruffy, you have the Sensible Sociopath Podcast.com socks available for you, also known as the SenSocs. We have the wonderful, glorious, and very comfortable shirts, both in alpha and beta. We do not have the Omicron yet, but we're working on it. The red shirt looks great, ladies and people. It is fantastic. Both shades of blue, 3 shades of blue. Yeah. If you thought there were more shades of blue, there can't be. But we'll figure it out if we can. We also have, since it's a little cold outside, people are getting nippy, no matter what gender you are. We have the hoodies, all in, some dark colors of not so light colors, but they are comfortable. Logos on both front and back, so you can tell people who you are sponsoring.
That's right.
As well as, finally, no.
Phoenix girls?
We don't sell beards.
Oh.
We don't sell beards.
Mm-hmm.
We should, though.
Thank you, Dan. Do you want to go out with a lady at Bed Bath & Beyond that's about to buy some white linens?
You know what? Let's throw it down.
Okay. Let me just refresh the screen here. She makes some bad choices, Dan.
Let's see.
So a couple hot girls. And then, so she's come in with her bag and in her shopping cart.
Yeah, seems legit.
Yeah, just going to go down the escalator.
Yeah.
She's got purple pants and a green shirt. And over the top she goes.
Oh, my goodness.
Ugh.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's just back that up
walker
for a
just
second.
did not do her justice.
Yeah. She's wearing sensible shoes, so that's good. But she just, I guess you got to lean it back, like.
Oh,
like
yeah. You got to
back.
pop that wheelie.
Yes.
Lean back.
Mm-hmm.
Lean back.
And there she
Make
goes.
sure that you don't go over the front.
God. It must have really surprised the hell out of those 2 girls that just went down to hear that racket.
I look forward to Bob Saget's version of that. Because I'm sure he had quite the commentary for it.
Yeah. Well, Dan, I'm really going to miss Meatloaf.
I'm going to miss him too.
Mm-hmm. It's been a great show. Dan, thank you for partnering up on this. I hope that we have some people that if you want to comment on whether or not what sort of VR we should be doing,
please throw down, comment it.
Yes.
Comment it, not just in the chat, on the actual episode. Throw down the comments, please.
Yep. And we'll tell you if it's stupid or not.
And just remember one thing, whenever you miss Meatloaf, is Bob. Bob had bitch tits.
Absolutely. His biggest contribution.
That's right.
I guess the outro's not going to play.
What? We don't get to jam out?
I fixed it, but
What? It's somewhere.
Here, how about this one?
Roma Romerica
I
Rifkin.
thought that was yours.
It's okay. It's okay.
See you later, everybody. Thanks a lot.
Bye, guys.
This is only my second form.
Superfan Dan.
I am merely perfect.